Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video. I'm here today to show you the best generals you can buy in War Conqueror 4. So, just to have a quick look, okay, I am a free-to-play player, so I never bought anything. As you can see from here, in the first row, I have 1477 days of login in this game. I never skipped one. Okay, so that's basically 4 years of playing this game non-stop. I had another account before this. I've been playing this game for like 6 to 7 years. So yeah, I got quite some experience. I have all the legends done, I have all the frontiers done, all the scenarios done on purple, so challenge mode. So yeah, quite a bit of experience, you know. And yeah, let's dive into it. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of orange ones, and I also have Conqueror. I do have Hartman, I do have Marshall, and I do have Simohaya. But as I told you, I'm free to play. The reason why I had them is because I won a contest from EasyTech, specifically the New Year one from 2025 to 2026. You know, I was one of the lucky winners, and I won $100 in game. Not to flex, okay, just to tell you, I told you I'm free to play. I am free to play. That's why I do have these. Okay, don't roast me. Love you. Okay. No, that's just to explain why I have those pay to win generals. You know. But yeah, as you can see, quite a bit of generals. I have 3 spots right there. But I don't have actually any generals that I want to buy right now that are worth, in my opinion, a buy. Now, for what generals you can buy. Now, it is quite tricky to get into this for me because I started a new account 4 years ago when I started this one. Because I bought the wrong generals at first because I was new in the game and so on, and I decided to start over and use my resources correctly. Now, as you can see on my top left, I am full of resources right now because I don't have anything to spend them on. But at first it is quite tricky to get the resources down to get a general, okay, or what you need, okay, in the game. So my suggestion, okay, is of course invasions. They are decently easy, okay, to do, and they get probably, if you do them both, so they come out every 12 hours. If you do them 2 times a day, okay, so both of them every 12 hours, you get around 140 to 160 medals a day, which is decent. And then, of course, the 1-star event right here. I have all the ground elite right now, but it gives you, if you do it normal mode and hard mode, it is more than 1,000 medals every week, which is extremely good. Now, when I was starting this game, it wasn't like that. It was much more difficult to get medals. So now you if you're into getting started in this game, or if you are pretty new to the game, and starting doing it for like 1 year or some months, you don't know what to do, you have to feel lucky to be in this era of the game, because it is, updated constantly, and you have many ways to do medals in and resources. So yeah, first and foremost, you have to understand what kind of generals you want. Okay, I see many people wanting the generals that do the higher damage. I personally love more generals that can survive longer and maybe do a little less damage. Okay, a pretty good example is right here, before getting Simohaya and Marshall, okay, that I got earlier this week. Very happy about them. I had Yamashita, Runestead, and so on. Alright. Now, I kept intentionally Runestead from getting his orange version because he lost Guerrilla. Okay, he don't have Guerrilla no more. This perk, okay, if you're new to the game, that will not fight back. 60% chance, okay, which means he is very good in surviving, because 60% chance of not being attacked, counter-attacked actually, is very good. Okay, so first of all, you have to understand what type of general you want. I personally, with my experience, find much more important to have a general that can survive the entirety of your conquest or your scenario or your whatever, all right? And keep getting some damage output, okay, on the enemies. And I think that will help more, okay, passing levels and so on. Okay, so that's my go-to for generals. But you might think, I want pure damage. The best general is the one that deals more damage output. I don't care about survivability. I don't care about anything else. I want damage. That's fine. Okay, that's your call. You have to understand what type of general do you want to go for. So this to say, I will show you the best generals for my type of generals, which are high damage but survivability. Okay, that's what I think you have to go for. But as I said, you might disagree with me. That's fine. Okay. And yeah, let's get into it right now. So I think the first general and the best general in game, probably right now, if you are free to play, because I think everyone knows the best generals in the game are these two, Manstein and Zhukov. Okay, right now. But yeah, if you're free to play, the best general in game, and the first one you have to buy, to me, okay, is him, Guderian. No doubt. Okay, he was the first one I bought. And the thing is, if you buy a general that you can, get earlier in the game, such like, these bronze ones that don't cost much, they might be decent, all right, don't get me wrong, but, they won't help you that much on your scenarios and conquests than this guy right here, Guderian. Okay, he's gonna be essential, okay, in every playthrough you get. Yeah, he is good. As you can see, he has survivability because he has Blitzkrieg right here. He has a lot of damage, 6 stars, armored assault, panzer leader, and you can put down 2 perks you want. Now, about the perks, I personally, talking about survivability, will put rumor on every general of mine if I can. And that's because if an enemy is into chaos, you cannot counterattack. Okay, so your generals and your units will survive longer. Now, in these last year, a couple of years, Rumor got a nerf. Okay, actually, because there are now counters such like hold fast, such like, you know, some other things, some other specific perks. So for example, right here, morale of armored units under command will not diminish, for example, for Kosovsky here. So there are counters to Rumor, but in general it is very effective, right? And it will help you a lot on good generals, okay, to take them out. So yeah, that's my first advice personally, okay, on the personal taste for generals and general perks. So yeah, I think that's the right choice to do, but you can do whatever, okay? Now, after Guderian, I think you might need an artillery general, and my go-to general will be this boy right here, Koniev. Once again, I think if you need a specific general, okay, on a specific field, which can be armor, which can be infantry, which can be artillery, which can be navy, okay, and which can be air force for cities or for carriers or whatever, I think you can, firstly, you have to go for a good general, all right? One that can carry you forward in the game, and yeah, so spend a little bit more and get a good one first. That's my advice. And Kuniev is the right thing to do right here. Now, he has Raider, which is useless, all right? But that means he can be decently used as an infantry guy if you need it. But you don't have to, actually, because if you have artillery and infantry, use him in artillery. He is way better, okay? Because of this, because of the 6 stars, because of he is an artillery general, indeed. So yeah. After that, I think you have to buy as your next one a navy general. So let's get into navy, and here they are. All right, these are the best navy generals. Now, I think the best navy general you can get is him right now. Now, when I first started, it wasn't out, and I bought Dönitz, all right? But actually, I bought Nimitz because it was on discount with, what was it? There was something in the game that gave you discount for Nimitz, so I bought him because he's a good general and he was cheap in medals, so yeah. But yeah, I think right now the best general is Yamaguchi for this particular perk right here, plus 40% damage and restore 5% of maximum HP for each attack once per turn. So yeah, this perk wasn't out when I first started. Right now it is out, and it is the only perk for navy generals that make you deal more damage, and you cannot get it from here, from the extra perks. It's not here. It should be here, but it is not here, which means it is specific to certain generals, which are Kuznetsov and Yamaguchi right now, and maybe other pay-to-win general, I don't know. But yeah, that's, kind of the best perk for Navy generals. And as you can see, he has Fleet Leader, he has Rumor, he has some survivability with Early Warning, and can be used if you want as an Air Force Leader right here. 6 stars, Air Force Leader might be good with that. So he can be Navy, he can be Carrier, in, the first conquest you do. But yeah, that's what I will go for. And then as an infantry general, you can get Yamashita as a first one. Now, as a free-to-play, I have to make a note here. As a free-to-play, there is no perfect general for an infantry general. Because if you want survivability, you get Yamashita. You can get Guerrilla, he has a Raider, you can get Rumor. But these two are decently useless, okay? If you want to get Roomstead, it's the same thing. This is useless, and you have these three, which is the same as Yamashita. 6 stars and 6 stars. He has 5 marching, he has 4 marching. So yeah, Yamashita is a little bit better on that side. That's why he is, first, and Roomstead is second. If you want damage output, the only thing you can have here is, if you want to get Rumor on every general, as I do, you can only get Raider and Infantry Leader on the other generals. You can't get Guerrilla and for the other generals right here. So you can't have Guerrilla, Raider, Rumor, and Infantry Leader in one general, which is not true. Not true for the other type of generals you can get here. Artillery Leader, Accuracy, Rumor on the same general, okay, right here. Now, artillery is particular because, the enemy do not counterattack is inside the unit itself and not the general, okay? But yeah. And here you can see Armored Assault, so deal more damage, Panzer Leader, so Fatal Blow, Blitzkrieg, so will not counterattack, and Rumor in one single general. You can have it. And you can have here in Rommel, you can have these three again, but not the Panzer Leader, okay, to get the Fatal Blow down. So once again, I chose these perks for survivability. Okay, it's not the highest damage Rommel you can get. But yeah, just saying, you can have, I don't know if you can hear anything when I'm going through the generals. Okay, there you go. You can have everything in one general here in infantry, all right? But I think for survivability, the best general you can get is Yamashita right here. And when he gets below half of the HPs, you can get this. Plus 25 damage, and he gets more damage quicker with ace forces, but is, decently useless. So yeah, these are the first, 4 generals I would buy if I was new. And then I think the last purchase you have to get, so Yamamoto is another good one, okay, if you want to go for a Navy and Air Force mix. That's one of the first Navy generals I bought. I think it was Nimitz, Yamamoto, and then Dönitz. Or maybe Nimitz, then Dönitz, and then Yamamoto. I don't know. Alright. So, yeah. Once again, these are the first generals I would buy if I was you. The next generals and complete your lineup. So here are them in order of how good they are. If you don't have the resources to get the orange ones, just cut them from the order. But here it is the order for me of the generals. Now, Rokossovsky would be between Bastico and Montgomery right here. And then you can see the other ones. Now, Ochilek is here only because he has this one and I'm waiting to get it. And Schmidt-Huber is here only because it's very model, same thing. He's here only because of this, and I'm waiting to do that. And I'm keeping my Scepters and Swords for a good general if he comes out at least. And then you have the artillery general. Now the best is the goal, of course. Don't buy him if you can't get him orange, because he's not good, base 1. Could have Kluge, but I mean, he is a pretty in general. If you can not buy a purple general, then don't count him. Brook is another good one. Loeb is a very good one because he has base rumor. You don't have to get it, but you have to get accuracy on him. Have 5 movement speed, so yeah. And Govrok is here only because of this, once again. So yeah, don't buy him if you don't get him orange. Now, as I said, Nemes is a good one. Kuznetsov, don't buy him if you don't have the ability to train him and get him orange. Now, Nemes is another good one, and he will go between Talan and Horton, right here. Halsey, don't buy him if you can't get him like this. And Alfred is here only because it's free to buy, you know. Of course, yeah, buy the free ones first. I forgot about that part, but they are not very good, but it will help a little bit, all right? Now, Hartmann is pay to win, so don't count him if you don't want to spend money, but Channel is the best because of inspection, you know, which is a very good perk, okay, in general, because you know you can stop a general from counterattacking, okay, when it is level 5, and you can attack with other units without being counterattacked by it. So that's a very good perk to use strategically. And Yamamoto and Doubt, you know, for the Air Force or aircraft carrier or whatever you want. What else? Yeah, these two, don't count them if you don't want to spend money. Yamashita Runestead, Marinovsky, Falkenarth is a recent buy. This perk is very good, actually. Deals a decent amount of damage. MacArthur is not that great just because of this 5-star right there, and because of these two perks, which are kind of useless. So yeah. And then these other ones. Now, Tito and Vasilevsky, I'm waiting for them to be upgraded into orange one. So, trained. There you go. And Wainwright is here only because he is free. So yeah, that's it. Pause the video if you want to see my, you know, order of the generals. But in general, I think those are the go-to generals, okay, as a beginner. Now, after Guderian, if you want a quick new general for armor units, I will go for Messi because he has Armored Assault, he has Rumor, and 5 stars here in armor. So he is very cheap because he costs 500 and something medals, if I remember correctly. And he has decent perks right here for damage and survivability. Oh my god, I can't talk. So yeah, he is one I will go for decently soon in the game because he is cheap. You can get him fast, you know. And he will soon get the training, so the ability to become orange As I said, hopefully he will be good because historically speaking, he deserves to be good. Okay, so yeah, we will see, and that's it. Now, after Koniev, I will get him probably because he has a rumor as a base perk, and we'll put accuracy on them, and it is a very good combination, you know, for an artillery general. Now, quick note, for artillery generals, there are not many of them that are 6 stars. I think the only 6 stars that are good to buy is Koniev and Brook. Okay, without counting pay-to-win generals and training generals. So yeah. Now, talking about the generals, I didn't buy and why I didn't. Now, I'm waiting to get Novikov. I have to complete a lot of conquests to get him. So, yeah. I got all the gold ones because they are worth it. The ones that I think they are good for damage, but I didn't quite get them for some factors. Let me go and check. He is decent. You can get an accuracy on them. He has 5 stars. He's not that bad, but for the cost, I won't buy him. I will buy a Lib or Nanonen or someone else, you know. Trico is... No, the problem is he does not have good perks base here. And he is not specialized in neither artillery or armor. So he is quite useless right there. In Nonu, you can't get rumor on him, that's why I didn't buy him. But you can get a raider, he's decent amount of damage, okay? Batuten, once again, you can get an armored assault, but he does not get rumor or blitzkrieg right here, and he has only 1 movement speed, only 1 start marching. So yeah, that's why I didn't buy him. And also, for that price, I would buy Bastico, which is way better. You know, you can get this, and rumor, and you have that one, which is decent, and 4 stars in marching. Now, when I first played, I bought him soon because he is fast and because he has 5 stars, but he is not good because once again he does not have good perks as a base general. Alexander, once again, he does not specialize in either infantry or artillery, so yeah. Anders is decent. Now you can buy him if you want to put rumor or infantry, not infantry, panzer leader. Or blitzkrieg or whatever you want, but once again, for the money, I won't buy him. I won't buy someone else. Leclerc, same thing. Julius Rommel, same thing. Ozawa is a decent one, but he only has 5 stars here. And yeah, once again, for the money, I will buy someone else. Maybe Darlan, maybe... actually, Darlan, you can get him for free. You can get Horton, okay? Or do you get him for free? I don't remember. Okay, well... Dietrich, he is decent, but... once again, he cannot have all the things I want in a general, so that's why I didn't buy him. Little is... only 5 stars in Air Force. I don't think he's worth it. Meretskov is decent, but he cannot get rumor and raider altogether. And that's the same thing basically for every other general. I'm not gonna go through every single one, but those are the reasons why I didn't buy them. Now, the most important perk, and with this I conclude the video, the most important perk for a general, it is the one that deals more damage, of course, to me. So if a general can't get this perk, and as I said, for me it is rumor, if he can get cannot get, pardon, the deal damage perk and the rumor perk together, it is not worth it to me, okay, as I play the game. You might disagree with me, and it's fine, once again, but yeah. So this is it for the video. I hope you did find this video important for you and made you decide what general you have to get and what general you don't have to get. I hope I was decently clear on my, teaching. But yeah, that's everything I have for, War Conqueror for generals. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.